Today is May 9th. Happy Mother's Day. It's Sunday. I just cleaned out the baby's home and put in some new food, and they very quickly smell it and come rushing over to it. It's quite cute that they know the smell. So at this point, we are feeding almost a whole jar of chicken baby food. Let me show this off here. Chicken baby food. They'll eat a jar of this twice a day. So I mix it in with some of the powdered formula. And so it's like real soupy. Look at them, they walk around in it. They walk right on top of it. You're pushing bedding into it, dude. Okay, hold on a second. That's gonna make a mess. Okay, turn around. Let's get your head facing the right way. There you go. Oops. Okay, roly-poly. Get up here. When hedgehogs are born, their quills do not have any keratin in them. And so they are like eyelashes, super soft. And over the next couple of weeks, they start getting the substance that runs through them that makes them, oh, look at him, he's peeing. There you go, you got a hedgehog peeing. Right in your new cage. Eyes open, walking and peeing. This is why I have to change your habitat every day, dude. Because your mom is not showing you where the litter box is. Well, and you don't have a litter box in here, so. Gonna be a little different with you guys. But anyways, then as they get a little older, about this age, their quills start getting a little spikier. So I can feel it when I pick them up. Now this is an Algerian black litter, so their quills will lay down faster over the next couple weeks, and they'll be softer. But right now they've got some substance that's coming into their quills that's making them have some point to them. They've all made it past the danger point. I totally feel like this is gonna be a litter that will be sold. And I'm actually to the point where I think I wanna put some little dots on their butts just so we can start seeing, if anybody's following them, the differences in behaviors. And like I think this one right here that's on the left side, I think this one has been our leader the whole way. And he's never been afraid to let me push him right up, pick him up, and to push him up to the food pan, or he's got that little stripe down his back. So I think he's been identifiable. I think this one right here has been the one that's been in a little ball a lot and has had a hard time allowing me to move it. This one right here and this one right here have been a little more nervous to be held at first. But this is our little one that's always going underneath of everybody. So I think it's funny to start seeing their behaviors as they get older more apparent than they were a week ago. They could probably even go into a larger habitat this week as well, since they can smell their food so good and they know right where to go over to get it. I think this one's looking for some insectivore food, so let me pour this in here. They definitely like to scoot around in there. And I've been seeing people, or I've been seeing them eat quite a bit. See, he's gonna walk right over the top of the food and go to the crunchy. Oh yeah. I smell the bugs. Those bugs smell good. Ben is so happy that they're doing well. He's like, I honestly believed we were going to lose them, and I was just determined not to lose them, even if that meant setting an alarm clock every 2 hours and getting up and feeding them. I think they're doing fantastic. I have to give them baths every day just because they walk around in their food so much. They just walk right through this mush. So funny, I always tell people that plastic Sterilite containers are not a good home for a hedgehog. And then here I'm using a little Sterilite container, but it didn't really seem appropriate to have a 2-foot by 4-foot habitat in here on my kitchen counter. And that would have been too big for them as babies anyways, but I find it funny. My teenager was actually teasing me the other day, Mom, you're using a plastic container for hedgehogs? What? But as they get a little bit bigger here, I think they are ready to have a little bit more space to even explore. So I'll have to look for the next size, like a wrapping container, you know, one that was just a 1.5 feet longer would be good. Look at him just standing in it. This is just so nummy. I'm gonna stand right in it.
Oh my goodness, you look
I
messy.
know. Little hogs. Little hedgehogs.
Little hoggies.
I see a few too. You're just sleepy. Oh my gosh, look at this. This one's super funny. So he just walked through the food and
Now he's getting food stuck to him.
and now
Oh
he's
my
walking through the crunchy food. And he's got it just stuck to his little paws. Oh, you're making a mess. Yes. Let's scoot this over here on the side. Here. Oh, I don't have their little tray of water back in here.
Oh.
You want to hold this for a second so I can get their little tray of water?
getting bigger.
Yeah, they're gonna make it. A little bit of this bedding to kind of keep that level.
Our hedgehogs are fancy. They get bottled water.
I just spilled it from the sink.
I know.
It's easy to pour it in there instead of trying to carry it from the sink and spill all over. Sure like that chicken baby food. They're getting cuter as they get older. Look at that little one's dusty face as he runs his face through the bedding. Hi. You guys were all a little alien like a week or two ago. What are we on, 10 days now? 11 days?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. I didn't post a video yesterday. It was a busy day. We were working outside and there was virtually no change that had happened, and I just did not have time to stand over them and do a video. It isn't the 10-minute video that I do, it's the uploading time and then transferring it to our website. It's just a little more time consuming than I had time for yesterday. But I'm not sure if we're on, I think we're on day 11. I'll know when I go to post this one. I think, Ben, before we do our next video, or maybe at the next video, we'll mark dots on their butts.
Yeah.
And we'll identify which ones are girls and boys, and we'll do some pink and purple and blue and red dots, green dots on their butts so that we can kind of track. I think I've got a couple of their personalities and which ones followed, which ones they are, but I won't spreadsheet them and do all that, but as per my normal self, tracking progress, the details. I'm a detail person. You're so beautiful. Look at your face. Look at those markings. This is such a beautiful litter. Oh, you're gonna walk through the food now. Now you're gonna get big, thick feet as you go look for your bugs. Oh yes, look at you crunching away on the food. That's a good thing. I'm looking at the one on the far left that's half standing in the food and half looking for it. I saw him crunching his little mouth a second ago. Oh, there goes his thick foot. I'll watch as it gets thicker. Look at them looking for bugs. They're doing great. just stand here all day again and just watch hedgehogs, but gotta get back to work, I guess. Building a fence. I've been keeping this, I have a heat pad underneath of here. If you've been following the videos, we have a heat pad. And it really has a nice warm, all of the bedding feels warm. The fleece feels warm, the food feels warm. And then when I walk away, I pull this towel over it. Actually, I can do it right now. I pull the towel over it and I just let it kind of warm them up so that they can sleep in a nice warm environment. And I just wanted to make sure that they stayed warm enough that they didn't shiver. That's always something to worry about. My habitat room is about 80 degrees, 81 degrees. The warmer the room is, the better it is for my new mamas. And so we keep it warm. On occasion, it'll come down to 74, 75. Now, somebody that has a 6-week-old, 7-week-old hedgehog, they don't need to keep their room that warm. I do it because I have newborn mamas and I want them to be able to leave their nest and eat themselves, and they won't if they feel like their hedgehogs are going to be cold. And so when I keep a warmer room, my mamas will allow their babies to sleep and then they will go take care of themselves, and that's very important to me. So I was worried that my house isn't naturally in here 80 degrees, so I've been trying to keep this little area nice and warm for them, and it's working. And they're still real active even when the towel is off, so that's a good thing. I think they've gotten past that hurdle. Okay, I'll do another video later. We'll mark some dots on their butts and give them a bath later on. If you made it all the way to the end of this 17-minute video, good for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.